Today I have the great privilege of introducing three of President Biden's distinguished nominees to serve on the federal bench, all nominated to serve the Central District of California. First, I have the honor of introducing Judge Michelle Williams-Court, who's joined here today by her husband, Jamie, and her brother-in-law, Andy. I believe her sons are in school today, but I'm sure they're following along from California with immense pride. Judge Court earned her bachelor's from Pomona College and her JD from Loyola Law School. Early on in her career, Judge Court served as an associate at several private litigation firms, a community builder fellow at the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, and a project attorney at the ACLU of California. Quite a cross-section of experience. She then worked for 10 years as vice president and general counsel at Bethesda Legal Services, representing thousands of low-income clients, an organization that I've been working with for more than 30 years in my various positions of public service. In 2011, Governor Jerry Brown appointed her to the Los Angeles Superior Court, where she has served since, with 18 years of both state and federal civil litigation experience. I'm confident that Judge Court has the professional, legal, and local experience needed to serve this community well. Next, I have the pleasure of also introducing Judge Ann Huang. Judge Huang earned her bachelor's degree from Cornell University and her law degree from the University of Southern California Law School. After beginning her career as a litigation associate at Irell and Manella in Los Angeles, Judge Huang would go on to serve for 12 years in the Federal Public Defender's Office in Los Angeles, the largest federal public defender's office in the nation. During her time there, she rose through the ranks from deputy public defender to chief deputy public defender and gained extensive federal trial experience. By 2018, her hard work had caught the eye of Governor Jerry Brown, who appointed her to serve on the Los Angeles County Superior Court. With her unique experience that comes from serving as a public defender, if confirmed, Judge Huang would bring a highly valuable perspective to the federal bench. And finally, I'm pleased to introduce Judge Cynthia Valenzuela, who is here today with her husband, Tim Dixon, and one of their two daughters. Now, a few years ago, you told Judge Valenzuela's grandmother that one day her granddaughter would serve on a U.S. federal court. She might not believe it. Her grandmother earned a living picking cotton and working at a tortilla factory in Arizona, a single mom working day in and day out to support her children to make ends meet. Yet she worked hard enough to allow her daughter, Judge Valenzuela's mother, to become the first person in her family to attend and graduate from college. Judge Valenzuela credits her parents with teaching her the value of education and the work ethic that would help her throughout her career. She earned her undergraduate degree from the University of Arizona before traveling west to earn her law degree from the UCLA School of Law. After graduating, she served as a special assistant to the vice chair of the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights, and later as a trial attorney with the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division Voting Rights Section. Eventually, she would come home to Los Angeles to work in the U.S. Attorney's Office as a federal criminal prosecutor. In 2006, she became National Vice President of Litigation at the Mexican American Legal Defense and Education Fund. By 2011, she left to become a supervising attorney for the Central District Criminal Justice Act panel. And finally, in 2016, the California Supreme Court appointed her to serve as a judge on the California State Bar Court, handling attorney regulatory and discipline cases. Her academic credentials, legal qualifications, and lived experience make her yet another outstanding nominee to serve the Central District. Now, Chair Durbin, as you know, this week we are celebrating the 200th federal judge confirmed under President Biden, and particularly the progress we've made in strengthening the federal judiciary. Over 3 years in, we have confirmed judges that reflect the tremendous and beautiful diversity of our nation. And for the first time in history, a majority of a president's confirmed judges are women. And they continue to come from a diverse range of communities, of academic backgrounds, and professions, but all more than eminently qualified. It's not lost on me that I've just had the opportunity to introduce 3 more women all women of color, and all extremely qualified to serve as federal judges. Each nominee would continue to build that historic record of diverse, accomplished, brilliant legal minds coming to the federal bench and would continue to restore trust among the American public. And for that reason, I hope my colleagues would join me in quickly advancing these nominations. Thank you.
Thank you very much.